Hi, so I was listening to the Mark Maron podcast, and they were recapping 10 years they've been doing this podcast, and I was like, well, we've been doing our thing for 10 years, and they were breaking down, peek behind the curtain. So I was like, why don't we do that for us? So I'm going to document as much as I can today. Here's like a typical shoot day. So I just got home from work. This is my living room, as you can see, and we're going to transform it into our continue set. Paul and Josh are on their way over, and we'll be shooting soon. All right, so first thing that happens is got to move this coffee table forward, and this couch. Everything's got to come forward because there's got to be a green screen that we got to drop behind that. So all this shit's got to get moved. All right, so down in my basement is where we keep all the continue stuff. Here's kind of like our equipment closet where we keep all the things. Here's our little TV we record on, some of our lights, some of the stands, equipment. First thing I usually set up is the green screen, which you can see is folded wrinkly here, but when we put it all up, it's usually fine. Followed by the lights, and I'll talk about the lights a little bit later. We're getting our green screen up. Right now it looks like a wrinkled mess, but once we flatten it out, it'll look not too shabby. Down we use these little like office clamp thingies, like binder clips, I guess, I don't know. When we were starting, that's what we used, and we just kind of never upgraded. We just still use these. Now we have a semi-smooth green screen. You see some of those little wrinkles on there, but once we throw the lights on, they get kind of smoothed out with lighting. I guess we'll see. Here's the lights we started using a few months ago. Our director of photography, Gino, turned us on to these. They're Quasar LEDs, and each one of these is about $75, so relatively cheap from the lighting perspective. The coolest thing about these lights is that they are light, as in not heavy, and they don't give off much heat. So when we plug it in through this thing, it gives us like a nice flat light, which is really nice and something that we need to key. So here's these lights set up. You see a lot of those wrinkles that were pretty prominent before, pretty smoothed out. Once I get the other two lights set up, that should clear a lot of this out. So here's why I really like these lights. They're really cheap. They're $75 for these 4-foot ones. They have way cheaper ones, which can accommodate any budget, and they're really like, their footprint is really small, so like they really don't take up a lot of space. Hit it too early. Hit the button too early, god damn it. The light that these lights put out is really soft and really diffuse, which is really nice and makes for a really good key, and that's why we really, really like these lights. What I'm setting up here is a C-stand. It's basically a graduated light stand. We use it to use the arm, and we put another one of these lights behind where we sit to give us a nice backlight to separate us from the edge a little bit. All right, so we got good light over here, good light over here, and one above that gives us like this nice like bright spot here that we can use to separate our key. And we have one more light that we set up. We usually set that up last. Next thing we set up is our tripod, and then the camera. Camera's all set up. There's some things I need to do to build it out. This is the Blackmagic Ursa Mini. It's not very mini, but still. They have a smaller, cheaper, more affordable version, but we needed the powerhouse. Building out the rest of the camera, one of the things that we always do is put a monitor in front so we can see ourselves, make sure we're recording, see how much time we have left, just making sure we can see everything. Here's what we record the gameplay on. It's the Atomos Ninja Flame, actually. They have a smaller, cheaper version of this now, which is really nice, and specifically designed for games. It records on these SSDs. It records to these little SSDs, which is really nice. It really helps our workflow a lot. And the formatting is standard. It's really nice. I highly recommend this thing, especially now that they came out with like a cheaper version of it. So I'm gonna set that up. Setting up this recorder, and hi, Paul's here.
Paul's here.
All right, so we got the recorder all set up and links to the TV. Here's what I like about this recorder. is that it has an output, so it goes right to the TV, so it mirrors what it's recording. Nice thing is it's got audio right from the camera from our microphone, so the audio that we use for the episode is also in the recording of the gameplay footage that we can isolate and separate, but it also helps us sync, which is really nice. Got all this set up, and
I'm here.
how's the Fully traffic?
It's horrible. It's Phillies game. Go Phillies!
What is this?
It's big. It's a
Big
one.
light, big
Big
light.
one makes us look bright.
Yeah. This is our Kino Flow. It's a holdover from Gamervision that we bought from them real cheap when they went out of business, and that's the only reason we have it.
And it still works.
And it's great.
That was less.
Turn the sun off!
Anticlimactic for the
There was
viewer.
there was already like a ton of lights already set up, and that's our setup. This and this light and this backlight and this
And this dude.
nice key. Once we're all set up, the last step is that we go in here and eat some lunch and set up and chill. Now we're gonna record.
Nick screwed up the first time. We're playing games.
Shut up, Paul! And now we get to the best part of Continue.
Clean up, everybody continue.
I just let them do it.
Yep.
Hey everybody, Paul here. Yes, you have traveled through time and space to see me later after this video was made. I just wanted to say thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes look into how we make the show. And we'll be trying to do more stuff like this on the Patreon. It's just finding time and finding opportunities to show you stuff that we normally kind of take for granted that we make. We say this all the time, but we couldn't be making this show still without your support, and I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's just invaluable, and we hope that you enjoy the new episodes, and we hope you enjoy the new stuff we've been working on. We should have some exciting new videos coming out in the near future. See you soon.